Happy Financial Friday, everybody. Just really a couple questions in the inbox, but they're all kind of pertaining to the same thing. So I'm going to go over the three things. If you have a banking account or you're with a certain bank and you're thinking about switching, or you're just thinking about maybe edifying your relationship with your financial institution, I'm going to give you three questions you should ask the banker. Okay, you got three questions. Any banker should be able to answer these questions, and this can determine if this financial institution is for you. So the first question I probably want to ask is, what fees should I be aware of? And that's as far as overdraft fees, ATM fees, maintenance fees, things of that nature, because fees can be something that takes away from the bottom line. So that's the first question I will ask. What fees should I be aware of? And furthermore, we should ask, what accounts do we have that don't have any fees? A lot of institutions have accounts that don't have any fees. They don't push those accounts or too much, but they do have them there. So that's a question that should be asked. And another question that should be asked after you get to the fee structure, you should ask, what type of account is best for my financial goals? So that's kind of a tricky question. And the answer actually should depend on what's your financial situation. Are you in a situation where you want to save now? Are you in a situation where you want to invest now? Or are you in a situation where there's spending going on? That's going to determine what kind of account you need. Okay? There should be some questions. Sure, you need a checking account. Sure, you need a savings account. However, there may be some other accounts that you need that the bank can offer you that can help you out. So you want to make sure you ask those questions. And once again, now if they can answer those questions, then they got to go get Paul over there. Can you come help me, Paul, or something like that? You're in trouble. So you want to make sure that you ask that question too. And another question that's only asked once in a while: what banking services can help me build wealth? You want to make sure that when you go into the bank, you want to make sure that they can service you. Don't forget, it's your money going into the bank. Okay? You want to make sure that you take advantage of all services. The problem is there are services there, and you may not be getting a phone call from the bank. I don't know how many people that watch me get a phone call from the bank. Actually, you should be getting a call from the bank once a year from your banker. Some people don't even know who their banker is. Some people, they couldn't tell you. They just go to the bank, cash a check, and that's in and out. However, to build a relationship with the bank, you need to know what kind of services they offer and what kind of services best suit you. You have to get something out the deal. They're getting something out the deal, believe me. So you have to get something out the deal. So those are the questions I would ask for sure. And just a quick recap. We definitely want to ask what types of accounts is best for my financial goals. We want to, again, make sure that we know what we need an account for. Sometimes we might just need a spending account. If that's all you need, okay. Sometimes you might have multiple banks, which is a good idea, actually. And so to see what services they offer, some may not have services that best suit you, some may do. But you never know until you ask. There are no dumb questions. So once again, and the most important question, what fees should I be aware of? I hate when somebody, I didn't know I was going to get that fee. I didn't know I was going to get that fee. Why didn't you know? You have to ask. Sure, they might not have told you, but you didn't ask. Okay? So you got to make sure you ask these questions. So, as always, stay on point. Make sure you ask these questions. Happy 4th of July. Next Friday, look for Real Facts, the show to come back on. Another guest, another surprise guest that, ask can he come on. That's going to be on. And so we'll take care of all that. Come on, man. And so we'll take care of all that right there. And always stay on point. See y'all.